How did the USA fare against the African soccer giants this weekend?
Well, I witnessed something I have never witnessed in my sports life history. Never enjoyed, never loved, never been happy about. Will I witness it for the first time ever?
And shall we just declare the Rams and the Patriots the Super Bowl participants right now?
This and much more next on the Scotty and Stowe Show. What up, Stowe?
What up, man? You chasing shadows in your own garage? What's going on there?
Always. I've done a lot of work on it. I'm trying to get the boys set up because his new band is going to start playing here.
Sure.
So I have literally emptied out the whole front. I've moved the drum kit to the middle. I've put places for amps. I got his crappy amp set up. So right, I've been ultra focused on trying to make this because it's a new band, and they've asked him to be the drummer. So, and I'm kind of cool about that. And they did the first couple of practices somewhere else, and apparently it's not working out well. And I've been working on this garage for him to play music. So now,
Free
finally,
concerts for Scotty.
finally, all my hard work is paying off because I've created this. So I'm not
Nice.
chasing shadows. I'm chasing that I do a good job. That's what I'm chasing. So, how are you? How are you?
How am I? I am just to hear Myles Garrett was going to the Rams originally crushed me, and I felt like the chances of the Niners making Super Bowl slimmed down a lot. But then once I saw the package, they don't have Jared Verse anymore. We don't have to deal with him. We have to deal with Myles Garrett. I think it might be a better fit for Trent Williams anyway.
I don't think that is a good fit for anybody. I don't think you should say that. I think Myles Garrett actually might be out of all 10,000 guys in the NFL on a team on a starting roster. He might be top one. He might be one like the top
You
one.
can say top one, and it's hard to argue with him right now.
Yeah, I really do. As an actual football player, as an actual like nuisance in his position, he might like I there might be a quarterback out when Mahomes is healthy and he's a nuisance. You know what I mean? Like he's a nuisance. He's just like you
That's
can't.
like calling Reggie White a nuisance. This man is like as disruptive as Mount Vesuvius. Like he's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
what I'm trying to say. I mean, like, so I'm like Trent Williams. I just don't like Trent Williams at 39 is in a bad place when Myles Garrett just lines up on him for every. If I was Myles Garrett, I would be like, where are you going to be? I'm going to be over Trent for the whole game. Why? Because Trent is going to know who the fuck Myles Garrett is.
right? Yeah, no
I
doubt.
would. I mean, so I like that trade has made me, and I now pray because two people have put tweets out saying that Aaron Donald, I mean, he could unretire, he would be a Ram. He's 35. I mean, if that dude who is the greatest defensive
Right, no,
tackle,
no, don't say that.
no, that's what I mean. He can unretire, he become a fucking Ram at 35. And Myles Garrett would be the guy next to Aaron Donald. I mean,
Please, Aaron Donald, do
if
us
he
all a favor.
unretires, he's a Ram.
No,
He still had contract years for the Ram. He can't unretire and go to Cleveland. And who in the fuck would go to Cleveland? So he could iron retire, and the Rams could go. I guess we'll give you veterans minimum, and then you could be the nose tackle for the Rams, I guess, if you want. I mean, that's what we're gonna give you. And then he'd be like, okay, cool, because I've always wanted to play next to Myles Garrett.
don't even speak of such evils, my friend.
Dude, that would be with Matthew Stafford with 2 more years and Devontae Adams and Puka Nakua, and just try to form an offensive line and keep putting backs in the backfield to filter in and out. That defense alone, with the defensive back they got from Kansas City,
McDuffie.
McDuffie. I mean, you could fill and players would show up after this win in the Super Bowl. Players would just show up next year to win a Super Bowl. I mean, for a 1 year contract, count me the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? So pray to God Aaron Donald doesn't go, oh, I would love to play with Myles Garrett.
I'm
I'm
praying
only
to all the gods.
35.
Praying to all the gods. The Buddhas, the Samoans, the Christians. I'm
Owens.
praying to all the
Yeah,
gods.
Brock Purdy would almost be past his use after this if Aaron Donald showed up. I mean, it would be like 2 years of no playoffs.
Okay.
That's not like the Seahawks are going away.
All right. So does this trade tilt the balance of power? Now is
I
this
think it tilts the balance of power for the Rams a lot because I think it gives the Rams a lot of power. Like, wow, they were so close to going to the Super
literally
Bowl.
literally so much power?
So
Yeah.
much. They were so close. They were a Seahawks loss in the fucking NFC Championship from going to the Super Bowl.
Oh
And
yeah.
now they now have
3 yards.
Myles Garrett.
3 yards. I think they were short.
3 yards. They were short 3 yards. Now they have
I think
Myles
so.
Garrett. Now they're minus 200 yards because the other
Yeah.
team didn't score anything. Now
Fantastic.
McDuffie is the best cornerback in football because the quarterback has zero time. So now McDuffie can play safety. He just has to wait for the quarterback to go, I'm just throwing it to the sideline this way.
Yep. That could be scary.
Yeah. All right.
The other made
Let's go to the Patriots. I guess Romeo Dobbs is number 2 again. As a Packer fan, I think that's number 1 to look at. You went from the number 1 receiver, and now you're number 2 again. But as AJ Brown goes, so does the second receiver on the team. So just get open because I think Romeo Dobbs will be fine. Do I think it changes the Patriots that much? I think they were I think that was kind of a 1 year wonder anyway. I think they're a couple years away still. I really do. I thought they were 2 or 3 years away with the hire of Vrabel and the second year quarterback and all the free agents. And I don't think you can free agent your way to a Super Bowl every year. So no, I'm not. I think they're a couple years away now.
fair enough. Yeah, I don't have much of an opinion. I think everyone looks way happier. People in Philadelphia look happier. AJ Brown looks happier. Greg May has a number 1. Romeo Dobbs can fit in his role, which is number 2.
He's
He's
number
not a number
two.
1. He's
He's
not a
a
number 1.
number 1, number 2. He's
So
got
no,
good
he's
hands,
number
will
2.
have
Goddamn
good
it. He's
games and
number
not let
2.
you down.
He might be a number 3. We'll argue between 2 and 3 now. But
No,
anyway, that's
he's
not
a
the
number.
point.
He's a 1B.
Philly, though, nice move by them. They got off him. They drafted the young kid with their draft pick, and
Yeah.
they garnered 2 more. So Howard Roseman doing his thing. Philly they keep moving.
AJ Brown was just a distraction. So, ooh, nice. Next topic.
Next topic. Let's go to the NBA Finals, where the well-rested New York Knicks finally figure out their opponent. It's Wembanyama and the Spurs as they knock out OKC. What a series that was. Thoughts on that series before we jump ahead to the Knicks? I'll let you yap about them for a while.
I'm glad it went 7.
I'm glad it went 7. Here we go, Knicks.
I also I saw a lot of fast-paced youth scoring baskets.
A lot of Utes. A lot of these Utes, man.
Yeah, so but I think experience, I think it bodes well in the finals. And when I look at the Spurs, I see zero experience. One fucking player is not going to outmatch
We've got Harrison Barnes with a lot of
Harrison
talent.
Barnes.
I know, bro. Why I wore the
Um,
jersey today.
I'll take OG Anunoby over Harrison Barnes any day for experience.
Sure, De'Aaron Fox, very experienced. Kucher.
Not in finals though. Where was Darian Fox in the final?
Oh no, not finals.
No. Okay, so OG Raptors, right? Yeah.
Nope.
Won
Yeah.
that one.
Won
Been
that
there.
one.
Won
Kawhi
that one.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard won that one. OG didn't do much.
But he was there, he experienced it, he knows so experience. I listen, I am not taking anything. I do not want to take 1 ounce of what the Spurs have done away from what the Spurs have done. And I think that I will not be able to talk this way next year if by any chance the Knicks and the Spurs play again in the finals. I because they'll have now finals experience.
Yeah,
And they
no,
do have the best player in basketball. But before we just anoint the Spurs as the NBA champions, as you want to do, in a
as I will.
sweep, as you told me on Saturday, a sweep, the Knicks wouldn't win one game after not losing in the last 7 games, that we wouldn't win one game. When the Knicks have 2-1 this year and we're 23-point victors average over the Spurs, I think we get one win. But before you anoint the Spurs, I would like to just say that I believe that the Knicks will win this in 6. They'll take one in San Antonio and 2 in New York, and then we'll just split those last 2, and the Knicks will win in 6. And as I said, if the Knicks never see another championship after this, because Wemby and the Thunder win the next 10, I'll be okay with that. Because I got one in 41 fucking years of watching the New York Knicks play basketball with Bernard King, Patrick Ewing, Carmelo Anthony, Amar Stoudemire, Antonio McDyess. I think experience over all these young kids as Castle a rookie, Wemby in his second year. I know you say De'Aaron Fox. I know say this. Barnes played 2 minutes in the whole fucking series. If Barnes is on the court, we win the whole fucking thing.
Or the Spurs were up by 30.
If Barnes is on the thing, yeah, the Spurs are up by 3 because he won't see the court. Barnes won't play. If he has 37 seconds on the court, that's just because the Spurs gave up in the 6th game, and Harrison Barnes got to go play on the court.
All right, I got 3 questions for you.
Okay,
And
we're not playing the 3-question game now.
no, we're not, but I'm just trying to organize.
Just give me
you a
the
little
3
bit.
questions then. I want to hear them.
All right, so if the Knicks win in 6, does Jalen Brunson become the GOAT of New York Knicks basketball, surpassing all other comers? Will Reed, Bernard
In my
King.
lifetime history, yes, because none of them could do what he would have done, which would be putting a fucking banner on the ceiling of the New York Knicks Madison Square Garden arena. And that's it. I mean, and he has in the last 5 years proven himself to be an MVP. Listen, we all loved Patrick Ewing, drafted Patrick Ewing, followed Patrick Ewing. I mean, there's only so many players we can talk about. John Starks was just an addition to Patrick Ewing's team. Bernard King wasn't a drafted Nick. He wasn't a fucking, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, there's only so many. The other guys got the
So the
ring.
answer is yes, right? The answer is yes.
Automatically. I think yes. As much as I love Ewing and as much as the Ewing will always be my hero, if Jalen Brunson puts a banner up in the ceiling of Madison Square Garden, he will become a Nick Lore. He will be a god.
All right. And second question, I just wanted to touch on OKC real quick. And it was kind of a team collapse. I mean, SGA, MVP, he was incredible kind of the whole series.
I mean, he still put up 33 or something like that.
Can we put a nail in Chet Holmgren's coffin? I mean, he's going to start making $50 million a year now. And
not yet, but he will. I mean, if they re-sign him one more time, he will.
No, his big contract kicks in next year.
Yeah, but he's playing off an injury. I don't know if you can give somebody away who's 25 years old, who's got the potential to play 5 more years at a high impact.
Was the injury that he kept getting dunked on by little tiny Spurs players?
Yeah, but I think that comes from the injury. I don't think that's the same Chet Holmgren you saw last year. I think that's the injury he's dealing with this year.
But we're okay with that. All right.
I think we're okay. I'm personally okay with Chet Holmgren is not giving in on somebody. If you add said Mitchell Robinson, I mean, we got Cat, awesome, but he can't defend. But we have other big centers. The Spurs are putting out other big centers, right? And what's that big orange head dude? That dude's huge.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, this whole series looks like it's speed and skill from the Spurs against, the kind of I'm going to call it the New York Zoo, led by the giraffe on roller skates, Karl Anthony Towns and the boys.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, no,
So
I'm in. Karl Anthony Towns. This is his last chance. Next
yeah,
year,
right. So
I want to win the championship this year and then trade him for Jokic and put Jokic and Brunson together for the next 5 years.
yeah, I'm thinking this is Looney Tunes versus the Monstars, and you guys are the Monstars, and we all know who wins in the end.
Oh man, no, this is
First
it.
and
This is
seven.
my
That's my
one
pick.
year. I'm seeing the future, and the future is not the Knicks. It's the team with that guy who's 7'5" who can dribble, put it under his legs, and then do a turnaround jumper and hit it off the backboard and put it in the basket. Like, holy shit, what the fuck was that? So this is our like we have the experience. OG Anunoby, Cat from the Cat. The Timberwolves went to the finals with Cat, right? Cat's got the finals experience.
No, they always lost in the conference finals.
Okay, so now he gets to move on. He's got the experience over Wemby. He can run him around. Cat's difficult to deal with. He is. He's going to wear down Wemby. Wemby's skinny legs are going to get beat up by Cat. I promise you.
I
I
see it
don't
the other
know.
way around, but we shall see. It's going to be good.
It's going to be good. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I've never seen this. This is like Patrick Ewing against the Houston Rockets. I mean, that's how long
Yeah.
it's been.
No Jordan. Shit, we have a chance this
We
year.
have a chance this year. And now it's not that. We were just the best team in the East. I mean, you guys got game 7 by the Cavs. We swept the Cavs. Who's better, me or you? Next topic. Let's
Next
move on.
topic. Yeah.
Let's
No
move
answer
on.
needed.
Let's move on. No answer needed. Listen, NASCAR was a wreckathon.
Yay, Rickathon.
And the captain of that whole deal was Busher the Wrecker.
Yes. I wrecked
Hey
everyone.
man, you wrecked a few people and then you just it didn't DNF, buddy. DNF. 8 points. That's
8 points.
not you can't do a lot of those and make it into the 16. You got to make that your last one.
Hey, that's all
Only
right.
your last.
Booker still in eighth, and we love Michigan. That's next week. So I'm not
That's
worried
next
about
week.
Booker.
Listen,
Go Aussies.
after next week, I'm probably not going to talk about NASCAR for a whole week because I hate Pocono. It's like I fucking hate Pocono. It's like my worst. It's like the track I don't know if it's a Gordon thing. I know Gordon won it, but I just think Jeremy Mayfield won it too many times and I just dislike the track. I just didn't like the track. I don't like the tri oval. So, but yeah, listen, congrats to Denny Hamlin and the Kyle Busch bow. And a beautiful Kyle Busch bow, if I would say so. I mean, it was elegant. I mean, he walked up, took the flag, he did the bow really fast. He walked up. Everybody went, that was sick, bro. Was he your teammate? Because it was perfect. Busher DNF. Shout out to Shane Van Ginsberg for a top 5 at a Nashville racetrack. I mean, that's like
A non-road course.
the Aussie is improving race by race, year by year. Could be a contender a couple years from now when it could be a contender. I'm just saying. I mean, out of all the people that came from nowhere and just was a road course racer, I mean, Boris said this other, road course racer from years ago, he would have never got the rest of the tracks down. Nashville's an interesting track. It's all concrete. There's no asphalt, so it's kind of like you got to wait for the rubber to get rain. It like rained before that, so it like took away the rubber. But concrete is that's why it's hard to pass. You know what I mean? Because you can keep moving on concrete, and and these and like so many cautions, and they're all in like the beginning of the restarts because everybody's fucking 6 wide. And listen, Panda, you'll enjoy this. They're all 6 wide and they're all going fucking crazy and it's just it's a tough race. So shout out Shane Van Ginsberg. I thought he raced well at a difficult track to race on. If you're just used to racing on road courses and trying to figure out mile-and-a-half tracks and trying to figure out speedways and yeah, good race. Hamlin got close a lot. Actually, Tyler Reddick is not 100 points ahead anymore. He's only 97.
Yeah, Hamlin's on fire. We got to kind of keep an eye on him. He
Yeah,
likes Michigan too.
I'm keeping an eye on him. You just have to make the top 16. I'm fine. I'm 97 points ahead of him. I just see this guy is actually really starting to creep up and starting to freak me out, you know. So even though he's the owner, I just have to say, just back off.
Back off, owner, buddy.
Right? Be nice if you would. Yeah, good race. I enjoyed it. What you got?
Oh
You
yeah,
want to
let's
say
move
next
on.
topic, but you don't want to tell me who your performer of the week is?
Yeah, I do want to tell my performer of the week. I've got a few actually. And as you guys know, I was out of
Well,
town.
it's not performers of the week.
Oh, well, I have a couple honorable mentions then, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
It's been a short show. I thought I'd add some more stuff at the end.
Ooh, nice.
But anyway, as you know, I went back East Coast. I was in Philadelphia, went to a Phillies game, and I got to partake in Christopher Sanchez's unbelievable scoreless streak. He did not give up a single run in the month of May. It's now at 44 and a third innings. He's closing in on your boy Oral Hershiser. Couple more couple more starts and we could chase down Oral. So that's fantastic. I was going to give it to him, but I wanted to give you a chance to put your avatar up because USA Soccer is so close to the World Cup. We are there, Scotty. 10 days. We just played Senegal, in which Pulisic goal and assist. Serginho Dest back in the mix, scoring goals from defense. Ricardo Pepe, 2 super key passes. Balogun scored. He actually scored 3 times, but offsides and some other things ruined that. It was all in all a brilliant, brilliant game by America. Our goalie situation is something maybe to keep an eye out on. But hey, performers of the week, they're rolling. They play Germany this weekend, and then it's the World Cup right after that. So get ready, Cal. I'm about to bombard you with some soccer stuff. Favorites, by the way, in the World Cup are Spain, France, and England. Boo all
There's a
those teams.
fucking shocker. Spain, France, and England. They're the favorites in the fucking World Cup. Get the fuck out
Fucking
of here.
shocker.
Yeah, it's fucking Brazil's not there at all. What are they? Top 5 at least? I would hope. Jesus Christ, is their program on
Uh,
the wall?
nah, I don't know if Brazil's got it in them this year.
All right, well, that's fine. Except when the World Cup starts and Brazil fucking shows up in fucking droves, and they get top 5.
Yeah,
Listen, I have one simple performer. I didn't really bring it up in the NBA, but I'm Mike Brown. He's the first coach
we did
since
roast him. I
since
roasted him a lot, so I'll let you continue. I roasted him, and I'm sorry.
no, he's the first coach since the 90s to take the Knicks, who is supposed to be this ultra super franchise, and that's what's embarrassing. We talk about the Celtics, we talk about the Lakers, we talk about the uber old time cool nostalgic greatest arena.
Milwaukee. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Milwaukee. Yeah, franchises. And the Knicks haven't won anything in so long. It's embarrassing. So shout out to Mike Brown for coming up with something, for even that front office for getting
We're giving you
somewhat
just a little
better
hope.
fucking bench with Clarkson and Sham. I mean, just it's just like this is the best we've looked in a long time. And I think Mike Brown's put a good system together. You can't win 7 in a row. I mean, this is Las Vegas Knights kind of shit. So I'm just saying. I know the
The
other
Knights
team
have
is the
already
better
won a cup.
team. I know the other team's the better team, but this is our year. Shout
Speed
out Mike
versus
Brown.
speed versus spunk, buddy. How much do you got left?
Lots.
MSG is gonna be interesting to play into. I can't wait to see what Wemby does. He's been averaging like 28 and 12 in Madison Square Garden. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Spurs and
Well,
four.
you know where the greats always seem to show up and score their most points? Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
So we'll see, huh? Mitchell Robinson, by the way, if anybody's wondering, was at practice today, was shooting
With
around.
with 9 fingers.
You
We're
only
gonna hack. You talk about Hacker Robinson every time he's on the court. Foul, foul, foul. Get
That's
up there
fine.
with a broken pinky, and
That's fine. Remember, those players are all falling out eventually.
that's Harrison Barnes' job, baby. I'm gonna come in and hack that motherfucker out. Six fouls for
37
Harrison
seconds of
Barnes.
Harrison
Thanks very
Barnes.
much.
Nixon,
Watch it.
Nixon six. Nixon six.
uh, well, you're a dreamer, and that's what I like about you. And that's why I keep you around.
That's why I keep me around because I'm a dreamer.
But I'm a dreamer.
That's it. What what
All
what is
right.
what is your excitement for next week?
Well, after watching game one in the NHL playoffs, the finals, we got Carolina and Vegas. You mentioned them in the last little tidbit. Man, I'm excited for hopefully a 7 game series in the NHL. It's pretty intense. It's like going to Europe and watching a live soccer game. Might as well be there because it's better than anything else going on right now.
For as much as I love hockey, I will take a 7 game series because in the end, Florida Panthers won the last two, so I don't care who won this one.
Exactly. I know. Penguins are getting ready for next year already. Let's do this thing.
Fucking A. I am excited for watching my basketball team um play in the NBA finals since like the 90s. So yeah, very excited actually to like watch.
You're gonna make it home from the post office for tomorrow
I'll be
game.
in I'll be in family therapy. So I will
Hit pause on the TiVo or something.
I will turn it on when I get in the car to go home from family therapy, and I will continually watch it for the rest of the night, or well
I
until
mean, I think sports are kind of a good thing for family therapy.
I
So
think they are too. Maybe I could convince Marquand, the therapist,
turn on the game. Let's
to turn on the game.
talk about teamwork for a bit.
Yeah, we should talk about teamwork.
Talk about teamwork.
Maybe tomorrow I'll show up in a Knicks jersey with like a t-shirt on and the Knicks jersey because the ex will freak out if I just show up in a jersey. She's like, "What are you just wearing a jersey for?" I'll be like, "This is the first time the Knicks have been in the playoffs since the finals since like 1993." And like it's 2026. I don't even know what to tell you right now. I want to smack a
Yeah,
hoe. I will smack a hoe tonight. You know what I'm saying? So
I would put my Latrell spree ball jersey
yeah,
on.
doing up the hood like Latrell Sprewell and what was that coach's name? Carlissimo?
Yeah,
Carlissimo.
Petro, Petro Carissimo.
Don't make me choke you out, Carlissimo. So, as Latrell would say. So
All
yeah,
right.
I'm excited for no, listen, I'll probably see like the fourth quarter. So I'm gonna give you this right now. I'll be honest with you. This is how I view it. This is how I see it completely. I see us losing the first game, winning the second game. That's a little demoralizing to the Spurs. And then we go bang bang in New York because Wemby and the kids aren't ready for it. And then they win again, and then we win again in New York. We don't lose one game in New York. We win the championship in New York.
Nice. I don't think you're ready for the new Dylan Harper and Champagne. I don't think you're ready for those guys. They've stepped up their game.
I'm not getting beat by a bunch of kids. Go fuck you.
Yep, that's happening. Bye.
That's happening.